We got two people.
All
One
right.
just asked if you're live yet, and I said you're getting ready to be. So
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
what's
I,
up?
I
I'm
heard the,
on.
the other person talking, so I automatically said, guys. What's up, Chris?
Oh,
What's up, man?
I'm his PIA manager. This is Tim.
All right. Hey, Tim. Yeah, I think I seen you on my Facebook the other day.
Yeah, we came friends.
Right on, right on. So how you guys tonight?
Yeah, we're doing good, man. Doing
Cool,
good.
cool, cool. You guys in Ohio, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. I'm right next
Northeast.
door in Indiana.
Really?
Yeah, yep, a little south of about 40 minutes south of Indianapolis, out in the sticks, a little town called Martinsville. Everybody's heard of it.
Yeah.
And it's not good reasons why. So yeah, we're here tonight at Under the Ground, man. I didn't get to talk to you much during sound check, but this isn't your normal. I didn't listen to podcasts when I came up with this. You know, I'm a old school dude, so I envisioned in my head a music video show, and it didn't quite work out that way. So I'm still adapting to it, but it
Yeah.
used to be a lot of talking, telling stories, and it's just talking about music, man. I mean, the main themes basically independent musicians and just the nowadays and age of the internet, you can just do everything yourself, but it's loosely got away from that into just music.
I hear you.
So, how long you been playing? I take it a long time.
Yeah, probably about 30 years.
Okay. What what got you into picking up the guitar?
Just uh just automatic. Just listening to music when I was younger. And parents bought me a guitar and I just started fooling with it.
Okay. What was some of your younger influences?
Oh God, I didn't really have any. They had me listening to Elvis and, you know, the Beatles and
Yeah, I got.
um it wasn't until I got older, probably maybe 13, I started listening to Pink Floyd, Cheap Track, The Doors, AC/DC, stuff like that.
Yep. I
Then I heard Ozzy.
oh no, change the game, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got lucky. My mom was into hard rock, but when I was young, it started out like Michael Jackson and stuff, and then I got introduced to Axl Rose, and it was a it's a whole different ball game.
yeah.
The screen starting screen. All right, my ladies in there checking. The dogs barking at neighbor cars. My lady's in there checking, and it's starting to seeing the starting screen. It hasn't moved off the starting screen, huh?
I got you.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got you on this end.
on
I got
YouTube
you
or
on my
Facebook?
Is it on YouTube or Facebook?
Whatever went up on Facebook.
Yeah, whatever went up on Facebook, it's on.
Maybe it's YouTube she's talking about. All right, as long as we're on Facebook, we're good because that's all my people, a lot of people, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir. We're on
you
Facebook.
gonna do a few songs for us tonight?
Yeah, I think so. If we can make it work,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
try it on the computer, see what happens.
You want to try one out while I get the door closed so we don't hear the dog or anything?
Yeah, sure.
What are you gonna play?
Can't Stop Running, the first song I ever made.
Okay. Can I ask when that was?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Say, can I ask when that was?
It was about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
No shit. Been
Yeah.
playing for 30 years and just we'll get into that after the song.
Yeah, it's a long story.
All right.
All right, I'll give it a shot, see what happens.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was
Thanks, man.
checking out the comments, man. You're rocking it. It sounds good. I'm gonna ask. It kind of faded off at like one little spot, but I don't know if that was just my connection or what. Brian's in the chat, says hell yeah.
How you doing, Brian?
Brian.
He actually took the time to get in the chat too. Damn.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's
I
a good
got-
guy.
Yeah, he is.
I got guys from Canada that can't get in.
You got guys from Canada that can't get in?
Yeah, I got some fans on the side that are having a hard time linking in to you.
Yeah.
Damn it. Maybe they
It's
don't.
all right, man.
They don't like me in Canada. I went across the border with drugs in my butt. It wasn't a good thing.
No, I
that's,
wouldn't think.
just a joke, Mom and Dad. Fuck.
Yeah, my mom and dad's probably listening too. So
my mom, she's usually in here commenting, and once she sees you play, she will. I'm gonna have to text her. So tell me the story. You've been playing for 30 years and just the first song a year and a half ago, and that's a good song.
yeah, I guess it's been 2 years. I didn't really get into the original thing for a lot of reasons. Mainly because it doesn't pay well.
Yeah.
And
or at
it's
all
just,
sometimes.
Yeah, it's a really, really hard thing to achieve. To get anything out of it, you know, you really got to be something or get lucky enough to get hooked up with someone that can really do something with you, no matter how good you are. It's just the nature of the business. So I spend my life in cover bands, starting when I was about 20. Played in a whole bunch in Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, around the Boston area, southern New Hampshire for many years, about 15 years. Then I got into tribute bands. I joined a KISS tribute band out of Portland.
Nice.
And we ran around the country, did a few countries, played almost every state in America about 3 times. I think we only missed like 4 states.
What were you guys called?
A Destroyer.
Destroyer. I
Yep.
I ran a record store for 15 years, and you know, back when we had Ticketmaster at the counter.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Yes, sir. That's awesome, man. You know, we got into a conversation with the band the other day. A tribute band that's a whole another beast, because I mean, not only you gotta learn the music, you gotta learn the persona of the character that you're playing, and I mean,
That was the hardest thing I had ever had to do.
yeah, there's a lot of acting in that.
We were #1 in the country for almost 5 years before the others started to come out, until the scene got flooded. This was back in '96 to 2004. We were on fire. That was a really great band.
I remember the name. I actually bought a PA system from a KISS tribute band, the band Strutter. But it was back around the same time, probably about 2002.
Yeah, I remember catching this show. We were somewhere, probably middle America, around where you are, maybe Illinois. And me and the drummer went to go see them. And they were good. Their Ace Frehley was really good. And I remember him telling me, he's like, Chris, you've only been doing this for about 4 months. They gave me 3 weeks to learn how to put makeup on, and they were putting costumes on me, and I'm trying to learn all the material. And then they're like, you got to move like this, and you got to pretend like you're drunk. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
You know?
The guy he was in a Slipknot tribute band, and I'm like, dang, you gotta.
There's a lot to do there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah.
Luckily, he played one of the keg. He just hit a keg with a bat, he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a drummer in one of Brian's band, Dead Empire. So you did you make your first album a year and a half ago?
Yeah. Finally got sick of the tribute thing. I did an Aussie tribute band.
Nice.
A couple of them. And that was good. Believer and Crazy Train, both from the Northeast again. You probably haven't heard of them. I don't think they ever went out past New York. They might have did Pennsylvania, but it was more localized. It wasn't like a national touring.
Yeah.
But they were really good. I had to be Zakk Wylde. So once again, chains, leather, jacket, the Les Pauls, all of it. Rude in your face, growing a musket on, the whole thing. And I did good at that because that's kind of my style. I do a lot of pitch harmonics and squeals and stuff. So it was a very easy fit for me. I always liked Ozzy and KISS growing up. Okay, then we moved to Ohio, and that's where things changed. I got in with a bunch of guys. They wanted to do originals, and I kept putting them off. He kept showing up at the house with a tape. Just learn these songs, show up. The name was Downcore, the band from Ashtabula, Ohio.
Okay.
And I'm the writer for that band too. I'm in 2 bands, but mostly it's this one that's the band that's taken off. This has done really well. So I wrote for them for about a year. We made a whole bunch of songs, went through a few singers. Not much really become of it. And one day the manager was like, you really should try to make your own songs. You're leading all over the place. It's like a Guns N' Roses. Slash is right there with Axl all the time, and that's you. You're like, you're closing out the song with your leads, and you could probably become like a Joe Satriani or a Vi or something like that. So I learned how to run all this computer stuff, and I started making my own songs. And this was the first one that came out about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And since then, I've ended up with about 45 songs.
Nice.
At about 10 hours a day for about a year and a half straight. So I've slowed down a little bit in the last couple of months because of all this other stuff that's going on, the interviews and rehearsals and trying to get ready for summer tours and stuff. So it's been taking up all my time, but I got enough material to last me for quite a while.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. When I was telling some of my music buddies and people that I was actually talking to, it was, I say Yngwie, you know, Satriani, I did Steve Vai, you know, some along those lines.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned Cheap Trick and Rick Nelson, of course. Who were
Yep.
some of your guitar influences? Who obviously you've built a style and it just
I'm kind of made up of everything. I mean, I'm a little bit of Lynch, a little bit of Zach and Randy. I got a little bit of the Eddie Van Halen in me. I'm just like a cross between a bunch of guys, but over the years, I've picked up tricks and different ways of playing things in different places, and the way that you slur the notes and bend. I've been able to create like my own style of playing. I'm still within the pocket. I'm still within the right places to play, but it's different. Not everyone's doing what I'm doing. And some of these songs are actually pretty difficult to do. So God help the guitar players out there that try to learn Headless Horseman. It is nasty. There's a lot of shit going on in there.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
and you can tell you got it, like you said, it's taken off and kind of you know, develop your own style, like with the little tricks. You know, Zach has his pinch harmonics. You know, Dimebag had his style. Alex Skolnick had his style. You know, everybody had their own little things that they grabbed.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. So the other band, Downcore, it had a singer and vocals.
Yes, we had a couple of singers, and we wrote some really good songs, but we really didn't do anything with it. We just kept recording. Sorry about that. There's a lot of people that are jumping in here.
Good.
I got a lot of people that still can't get on, Jim.
I'm trying to stop them, but I can't. So
What are they trying to get on that? We got. I'm on. You should be on YouTube.
like, Chris, I'm watching you and stuff like that. Don Sackett, he's got me a question mark.
Well, I shared your last post with everything that had the starting screen, so I've done that a couple times, telling everybody to go to there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So how many you got? Just one complete album, or you just got some sing? I mean, I know you said you got 45 songs, but actually out to the public.
Yeah. Within the last, I say since November, since I got signed by Kurt and Call, I had to move back here. So I left Maine. So you can imagine all that work to do on a house. I'm a house flipper as well.
Oh, nice.
There's like no time in my life for anything. Music and flipping houses. So I got my ass back here to Ohio, and the guys are waiting for me. They're like, "Yep, we got you back, Chris. No problem at all." So we rented out a huge church. We're rehearsing in that thing.
Nice.
It's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It sounds so good in there. We got a PA in there, and it's killer. We can actually work out, what we're going to do live, so you're not like cramped in a little garage or something,
Yeah. So Brian, I turned my mic up. I was messing that when I was talking to him. I got some people saying Facebook isn't live. It's probably because they're in the Under the Ground group page. I shared that link, but it's actually live on my my Jimmy Gammon page.
Jimmy Gammon page.
Yeah, because I've got so many more followers and people on that. They haven't converted over yet. I just came up with this idea in December, man. I've been in music my whole life. I had a music store and just started researching podcasts and stuff and getting into it, and just it's been building and building and building. I don't know, Brian told you just a couple months ago I had my right leg amputated, so I'm just trying.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but it's I've been dealing with some ankle issues, so it's no problem. I'm just building off of it, just getting used to doing this work now. Because you said you was a house flipper, I was an electrician, and I've flipped a couple of houses, but just for my game. I mean, just houses I bought and redid them and sold them.
Yeah.
That's why when I take off, it takes me a minute to get back because I'm trying not to fall down.
No problem. Take your time. I understand. Not a problem.
So let's see. Let's look at the comments. HIXCTV. Go to the Facebook page. Actually, I'll share the link again when he plays the next song. I'll share it on the Under the Ground page.
Okay.
Sorry, my streaming software won't let me go through two, and my followers are just double on that other page. So
I just posted. Those who can't see us, go on Facebook and look you up.
Yeah.
Or just go to if they're in my Under the Ground group, I'll share the link into it. Chat room. So let me. You wanna jam another tune? And I'll go get that situated.
Yeah, sure. Let me see what I can find here. All right. This one's kind of a newer song. This one's only been out like maybe 2 months.
Okay.
It's called In the Night.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
All right. Whoa. Where did Chris go? Oh, he's jumping back in. Looks like somehow we.
Can't wait to tell them this after this. I'm going to tell them.
All right.
All right, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, what's that? Oh shit! Wrong button. Wrong.
I forgot about something. This song is in E. I made this song at 440, and my guitar is set up in E flat.
So you just played the whole song out of tune, but it sounded great.
I'm like, okay, well, I can't play an E.
Can't
I guess I'm
stop.
gonna have to play an F.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna be different.
That's
So I had to, like, on the fly, I had to figure out where to go. I got some of it I didn't.
nice. It sounded good. It sounded good on my end. I don't know if Brian, if you're still watching, there was one part that your backing tracks just got real loud for a second, and I don't know if it was on my end.
Oh, really?
Only. But also, your guitar, I'm having to turn your mic down when you talk, but when you play guitar, I have to turn it up, and it's still not hitting the yellow. So you might want to turn the guitar up just a little bit.
Okay. Turn the guitar up.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah, there we go. And I can adjust on my end.
Yeah, if it's too loud, you're too old.
That's right.
Yes, sir. So yeah, that's man.
So sorry about that, but I had to retranspose everything in different places. So
That's the part of the professionalism. That's part of just hey, I gotta do something right now and change it.
yeah, there's not many of those songs. That's one of them that I made in regular standard tuning. So I'm like, oh no, I forgot about that. That's not gonna work. Well, I'm gonna have to play in a completely different place.
So
Everywhere.
Do you compose the whole songs yourself?
Yeah, I do it all. I program the drums online. I use Easy Drummer 2 and Easy Drummer 3, and that's a whole bunch of work in itself. And I learned how to play bass thanks to my good buddy Jeff, my bass player Jeff Monis. And of course, I've been playing rhythm and lead my whole life, so that was a breeze. And yeah, I mean, I just hear stuff in my head. I always have my whole life, and I never had the opportunity to be able to actually do it. I was always too busy doing other things, family life and
Yep.
moving around and stuff and playing in other, bands and stuff, tribute bands mostly. But
when you brought up the cover band and tribute bands,
yeah,
I've noticed through my whole life and just the bands I've talked to even on here, you got your guys that play cover bands and that love to play cover bands, and you got guys that are like, I forgot more covers than I learned. I've never played in a cover band.
I know like 400 cover songs. I got a whole bunch.
I'll learn it and forget it the next day and move on. But
Yeah.
I do kind of like you do. I got a whole ton of shitload of half done projects. I do the drums and I play Hera bass and Hera everything just to get a song halfway done.
Then you got to figure out the recording gear.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
all that.
I got Pro Tools. I've been learning Pro Tools for a while. I actually I had a small. I've played all kinds of music my whole life, and I had a small rap career, and that's how I learned. I recorded my own rap records with the group I was in. Learned through the good dude that produced and engineered our albums. I just watched him and then started researching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's YouTube will teach you anything you want to know, man. I tell you, if you know how to learn, it'll teach you.
I didn't have YouTube.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to use your ear or you had to read sheet music. So I learned really quickly. If you want to play in a band, you got to learn these songs fast. There's no other way. Either get the tablature, go down to your record store and buy a big fat book with a bunch of songs in it, or you start learning by ear. And thank God I've always had the ear. So as time went on, it just got easier and easier and easier to the point where I could hear a song. I'll be telling the wife, we'll be watching YouTube and I'll be like, yep, that's E. It's going to B now. Now it's C. The lead's going to be in one or two places. You can just see it now.
Yeah, my stepdaughter, my bonus daughter, she plays by ear. I learned to play by ear, and she plays cello, violin, piano, guitar, anything you can put in her hand.
That's great.
That's good.
Which I'm sure, I can't believe she usually comes in with comments sometimes. She's in 6th grade and she got better comments than I do. Or questions, I'm sorry, not comments. Yeah, that Shannon just said Addie has the ear. Yep, she sure does. Brian, does that my mic sound a little bit better, or I still need to go up? Brian said, Chris, that sounds killer. When are you going on tour? That was my next question. Was going to be what's coming up.
Everybody wants to know. It's a secret.
Yeah, ancient Chinese secret.
We're keeping everything a secret to the last minute.
Nice.
I'd say probably July.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, were you doing a full scale tour or just the coast or?
Probably just dates here and there, probably Midwest and out west, and maybe Florida. We'll see.
Hey, that's where the weather's good.
I know. I'd love to go down here in the wintertime.
Well, that's perfect for everybody out there on all my pages listening, and other than Twitch, because I got people from all around the world on Twitch, but
yeah,
Facebook and all you guys, Midwest. Well, we'll keep you informed on Midwest dates for sure. That's another thing with doing a project like you're doing it with just an instrumental project. You just got to get up on that stage and you gotta own it. Or
I don't got a singer I can hide behind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
not a cover band, so it's I have to be good.
Yep.
I'm not worried about that. It's just I've never been the front man, so this is a whole new experience. I mean, I've always joked around a lot on stage and showed off and jumped on the PA, ran around, jumped on tables, get in everybody's face and wail, and I've done that. But did I do it all night long? No. The singer does that. I have my place and then I go back. So in this band, I never planned this to happen. This was never something that I planned. In this band, I'm going to have to be the one,
Yep.
that's going to have to bring it. And like a lot of people say, what's going to separate you from the older guys that have been doing this, like Vi and Ingve and Satriani and all the rest. And I'm hoping the songs are pretty good. I've been lucky. I've been blessed. They come real easy. And the stage show, going to make a killer stage show.
Yeah.
It's going to be off the cuff.
When I was trying to compare you, I said even on my live earlier, loosely to Satriani. I mean, you, from what I listened to, and when I did my little bit of research, you got your own style. I mean, I couldn't pinpoint you to one name or anything. I mean, I guess Yingve and them was only because they're instrumentalists too, and that was about
right.
Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, it's fine. No. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people are always saying when you hear the originals and you hear my playing, they know it's me. You can tell it's me.
Yeah.
So they're like, you got that thing. I don't know what they call it, the it factor or something. I don't know what they call it. But you got that thing that stands right out. So yeah, I'm blessed.
Shannon said, my old lady said, if you come here, well, even come close, we'll check it out. A lot of these bands that Brian's brought, I'm gonna go check out. Other than the ones in New Zealand and shit, but
yep.
But he's got a band, that Fever Tree. We'd like to go see them down in Memphis. You guys, and I tell all the bands I talk to from Curtain Call, man, you guys got a hell of a roster. I mean, I have not talked to a band that was bad on that roster yet. Yeah,
they sign good bands. Yep. They got some good ones, that's for sure.
And us.
Yeah, and us.
Yes. Tim, do you play in the band?
Thank you, guys.
Are you the manager? Or I know you.
He's the manager.
Okay, yeah, I got some pictures of some of your touring members.
Yeah, well, I don't. I'm the ear, and I'm the one that cracks the whip.
There you go. Hey, every band needs it, especially if they want to keep their shit organized. Oh,
I'm too busy to crack the whip.
And usually you'll go, I just wrote a new song.
Yeah,
let's listen to it. Then we pick it up.
What about the other zillion songs you've already got that are in the can ready to go?
Right, will you?
I could put out a triple album right now.
Yeah, no problem.
I just wrote another song, but you got to interview in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
You got to try to squeeze the time in where you can,
Yep. Yeah.
I do the footwork. I do the footwork and the shoes.
He does all the smoozing, the footwork, and I deal with the band. I get those guys jamming 3 days a week. We're getting tight.
Yeah,
That's going to be really awesome. It's going to be a show to watch.
That's why I asked and brought it up. What you want? What's the band member's name? Who you got with you?
I got Jeff Monis. He's my bass. And I got Tom Watkins. He's from Youngstown area. He's my rhythm guy and lead. And I got Charlie Devine on drums. And he's local. He was in the area for quite a while. He's now pretty close to where I live on the northeast side of Ohio. Damn good drummer. He was in Quiet Riot. So.
Oh, nice.
You got to be pretty good to play with the big boys. So
yeah.
I'm very lucky to have them. They're all great guys, and they back me, and they know I have that thing to do it. So they're riding my coattails. They're like, all the way, Chris. You got this all day long. I'm like, I hope so. They're like, oh, you do.
They're like, I'm just going to keep throwing you the ball. Keep throwing you the ball.
Like, I got another one for you guys.
That's man, it's great. Like I said, it's just not only to be an instrumentalist and to play as phenomenally as you do, but also to have to put together a project like that and have to just there's a lot more work in just doing that than what one would think.
Yeah, there sure is a ton of work. My job is pretty hard, actually. I tell the guys all the time. The guys get it easy. They just play drums, they play bass, they flop around, they play rhythm. I made all the sound nice and easy. And then it comes to my stuff, and it's like breaking your fingers. We're playing this stuff, and I'm like, why did I do this?
I'm going to start writing easier songs.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not just like... I mean, I can do something that's just simple and easy.
That didn't sound simple and easy.
No,
That definitely wasn't easy. Let's see what this message says. It says we're both frozen. It's showing me that you're frozen, but I'm hearing everything perfect.
That's what I'm looking on YouTube stream. Chris is frozen. You're live.
Huh?
And I got 1 million people telling me they can't hook up anywhere.
Anywhere? Man, that's insane.
That's weird.
Yeah, because we got people. We got Brian. We got a handful on YouTube. We got 12 viewers total on here, and that's not including Facebook. I haven't even pulled up Twitch. I need to grab them comments. My Twitchers, they're waiting for me to pull back out my little Friday night drunken satire shows. Brian, before you run, is Chris still frozen? How's he looking on your guys' end? Because he's moving on my end. What do you see, Tim?
Everybody's telling me and they're sending me pictures. Chris is froze.
I'm froze.
Frozen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, you're moving on my end. I mean, looking through Facebook. Let me. That's one thing that's horrible too. I can't get Facebook comments without pulling them up. Shannon messaged me. How we looking now?
All right. Let's see. You're both moving.
We're both moving now.
All right. Yep, she probably. So you want to do one more and then we'll talk a little bit more and wrap this up for you? I know.
Yeah, sure.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
What's that?
Do something you're tuned for.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Oh, really? Well, I guess I can do headless. It'll kill me, but I'll do it.
Oh, you're a big boy.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
This is my,
There'll be a
Nice.
few mistakes here and there. I don't got my effects going, but
this is my favorite.
yeah, this is a ball buster. There's a lot of crap in here. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Want me to start the bubble machine?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that looked difficult.
That was a hard one.
So, you got? Can everybody find these tunes on Spotify and?
Oh yeah, YouTube, Spotify,
Right.
TikTok, Instagram. They're all over the place. They're on Facebook.
You want to go ahead and shout out your links to them?
Yeah, it's just well, you can go to the website chrishicksproject.com. You can find pretty much anything on there, and I don't know, just punch in Chris Hicks Project for Instagram or for Google or for TikTok or anything, any social platform, you're gonna find it.
And I had it on the starting screen, and I'll have it on the ending screen if people ain't got a pencil yet.
All right.
So, man, I'll let you. This is the time I usually give you the floor, man. You wanna say anything? Tell you what you got going on? Shout outs or
Just working our butt off trying to get these songs down awesome, and working on the stage show so everybody's gonna walk away knowing that they got their money's worth. They're gonna be like, wow, now that was something else. I mean, it's nice to have everything exactly perfect. I mean, you can watch guys sit there and look down at their sneakers all night and you're going to get the album. Or you can give them one hell of a show.
Yep.
And give them something to remember, and try not to make too many mistakes in the process of all that clowning around.
So or learn how to cover them up good.
Yep.
Man, on that breakdown, even just you playing right there on that screen, I could hear it in my head and see something going on. I could hear lyrics, but that's the spot where you're gonna have to spotlight that stage something, because there ain't no. You're not playing guitar, nothing right there. You're just standing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where the lights dim and then costume change.
Yeah, really. Come back out somebody different.
Yeah, right.
I try to make these songs with a melody in mind, so it's something easy for people to remember. That most of the songs are that way. Headless Horseman isn't. That thing is just a mess. It's got a lot of pieces. It's more of a difficult song than an easy listening song. But most of them that I have, they follow a nice melody. I kind of replace the singer with my guitar.
Yeah.
When I'm playing, it's like I'm playing what I think a singer would do. So it's kind of like that. That's how I kind of make the songs.
Yeah, and turn them into doing your thing.
Yep.
A couple questions real quick.
Sure.
One I've been asking a lot of musicians, because it's a big thing now. I was stumbling on it, and it's and especially you, because you're doing your work by yourself, so you're doing work on the computer and stuff. What do you think about? What are your thoughts on the whole AI thing?
No. It's kind of like everything else. When it first comes out, everybody don't like it, and then in a couple of years, they kind of perfect it, and it's not so bad. People get used to it. But
it's exactly what I've been telling people. I mean, it's going to be there, so you get used to it. You better use it, because utilize it. I mean,
yeah.
And the real will weed out the real. The fake will weed out the fake. You'll tell who can really write music and is using AI as a tool, as opposed to just writing their everything.
Really writing it correct.
Right. Real musicians.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually write out all this stuff in a notebook. So.
Yes. And then, we may not have had AI 30 years ago, but we had record companies that were putting plants in there, and we had the monkeys.
Yeah, that's right. We're the same age. Yeah.
I'm 47. I'll be 47 this summer.
Oh man, you're a young guy. Damn.
But I grew up with cool parents, so.
Yeah, I did too. They're very supportive. I got lucky.
Man, I appreciate you coming out tonight and everything. It's been a good live, man. I can say it now and not jinx myself.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you to everybody that tuned in.
That's
all the fans. Thank you. Curtain Call Records, John, Jeff, Chris,
Brian.
Brian.
Yes, let's get things rolling.
Yeah, let's get it rolling.
Sorry to those who couldn't get in here, but this will remain up on my YouTube. I mean, it stays in the YouTube, so they can just go to my YouTube and find it. It records on my local, so I'll work on stuff outside of this, you know, and then eventually it'll be an episode on Spotify. But I took on all this and I got a lot more projects. I mean, I started in December, and I probably got 40 interviews in under my belt.
Oh wow. Good.
And I was trying to do the editing and everything myself. I tried to do it all. Well, I'm still doing it all, but I thought I gave myself a goal, and I didn't get it. But I had to learn editing. I had to learn all this shit. It's been every interview's been an experience.
I could have gotten one heck of a degree had I spent this time 4 years in college. It would have been the equivalent of what I've had to learn to do all of it. I mean, when I play live, I mean, in practice, I play Marshalls. I don't plug into this software stuff. You know, I do it because it's easy. It's an easy way to record and to get the stuff down and get it out there. But I play the real stuff. I'm an old guy. I'm into, you know, tube amps and.
So, are you strictly a Kramer guy, or?
No, I got a Gibson.
Gibson Les Paul. Yep.
So I grew up playing both.
Last guitar question I got from you. I asked you about your younger influences. So, as far as newer shredders, instrumentalists, who some of you say you'd listen to? Because I mean, I know who I got in my bucket.
Black Veil Brides, Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh yeah, I was actually talking about guitar. So Avenged Sevenfold is Sinister.
Yeah, I like those bands. I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention to a lot of the shredders out there, a lot of the newer bands. So I'm not really sure who's who anymore. You know?
Yeah. You like Buckethead?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what I meant on like guitar virtuoso.
He's with GNR, right?
He was. He's not currently, but Richard Forte. He's an amazing player too. He's with GNR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that's in Judas Priest.
Who is
great guitar player? Fuller or something? Richard. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Slash is back with Axl. He's
really good. Yeah, I know. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I've seen him twice since that come back together. It was pretty cool.
It's like Richie Sambora and Bon Jovi. It's like you get a match made in heaven. You got to ride that to the end. You just can't pot it.
That was my first concert, Bon Jovi, the New Jersey tour.
Yeah, they're great. You know, that's why they sold so many.
Yeah,
they know how to write hits, and they've got that great groove and they great melodies, and they sing well together. It's just a great band.
Yep, man. I'm waiting for Skid Row to bring Sebastian back and rock one more time.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that.
Yeah, Downcore opened for Skid Row like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Who was singing? Johnny Solinger?
Yep.
Is that who was singing? Yep.
He's my favorite after Sebastian. I mean, I seen him with him in that album with him. He rest in peace. He's not alive no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was a great singer and a great man. I met him here in Indianapolis.
Awesome, great guys to hang with too.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Sebastian got a lot of stuff, so I'm hoping they get back together. He's got some real good songs out right now.
Yeah, he does. And he's been kind of hitting it, man. I got a feeling, you know, like because they let go of Eric because
you can see his career is starting to take back off again. You know, it's building. The videos are getting better. The songs are getting better.
Yep.
So I think it's going to happen.
I actually, I just read his book. Well, it was about 6 months ago, right before I went off work, and it was a great book at the Sebastian. It's got some wild stories. They got in trouble for partying with Motley Crue. They got almost kicked off the tour because they weren't allowed to party with Motley Crue.
That was the craziest thing ever. All those bands in one airplane, and they were all crazy.
Right.
They were all nuts.
Right. Yeah, that's
Crue, all of them.
That's the era I grew up on. I mean, 80s metal, hair metal. I mean, I hate to call it hair metal because there's so many great players, and you had your prefab bands just like
it was just a look. I mean, it was still awesome music.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing.
Arena bands are arena bands for a reason. They sell because the songs are great. The guys, they got their craft down, you know. So it's
Tesla got clumped in with that, and they were a rock band. I mean, just a rock and roll band.
Yep, they're a regular rock and roll band. I always like Tesla.
Frank
They're good.
Hannon is a badass.
Mhm. Yep,
Well, Chris, I appreciate it. Tim,
no
you guys,
problem. He's right here.
it's I don't know. It's up to you if you wanna play one more to let them out, or we'll just call it evening.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got an hour in. It was a solid hour, man. I appreciate it, guys.
It's not a problem, dude. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Hey, and on my pages, you promote your songs. I mean, the Under the Ground page and the Under the Ground group. It's made to throw all your stuff on there, whatever you want. Your tour dates. If you come close to here, message me and I'll get that out there. Or if you need a venue, message me. I can pull strings that way too.
Well, you and I will talk then.
Sounds real good, man.
All right.
Thank
guys.
you very much.
All
I
right,
appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Nice meeting you, Jim.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you guys, and hey, thanks for coming out and rocking tonight, man. It was a great show. Thank you.
Thanks.